Hi guys, welcome again to our program, My SCC Flashes. Poetry is universal among all societies, giving insights into individuals' lives, cultures, beliefs, and practices. The often complex nature of poetry is not foreign to many ESL students who are already familiar with poetry written in their native languages. So, what is a poem? A poem is a composition that expresses emotions and shows something in an imaginative, creative way. The three main types of poems are narrative, dramatic, and lyric. Number one, the narrative poem. It tells a story that includes ballads and epics. A great example of the narrative poem is Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven. Number two, dramatic poem. It's written in verse and is supposed to be recited. The opening of Christopher Marlowe's Tamburlaine the Great is a great example of dramatic poetry. Number three, the lyric poem. This kind of poetry is very emotional, musical, and focuses on the attitudes, feelings, and the writer's state of mind. Examples include the odes and the sonnets, like the famous Sonnet 18 by the great writer William Shakespeare. So, dear listeners, what about some tips about how to write the poems? Writing poetry is a great exercise for English language learners. Whether you are an advanced, intermediate, or a beginner writer, learning some tips can certainly be useful. And here are some suggestions for getting started. Number one, and the most important, know your purpose. Know why you are writing your poem and what do you want it to deliver. Number two, pick a subject. You don't have to pick a stereotypical poetry topic. Poetry can be written about any topic under the sun. Number three, choose a pattern. You might choose to use free verse, rhyming couplets, or an epic poetry style. Number four, avoid cliches. These are sayings that have been overused, like busy as a bee and blind as a bat. Number five, use imagery. Paint with your words and use concrete words that appeal to the senses. Abstract words cannot give the reader a clear picture of what you are trying to say. Number six, use similes and metaphors. Similes compare between two things, like, you are sweet as honey, dear listener. Metaphors state that something is another thing, like, you are a lion, my best SCC students. Number seven, and the last one, revise your poem. You should put it away for a day or two, then read it again and try to make it better. You may want to have a friend read it and get his opinion. So, take a walk and try to experience every physical sense. Touch, smell, hear, taste, and see. Watch people and animals and imagine their feelings and perspective. Get silly and make up crazy stuff. Loosen up, have fun, and start writing. So, what about pressing on the like button, doing subscribe as soon as you like the video? Have a nice day and thank you for watching.